Ow. Oh, what am I doing? Hey, what's up, Scooter? Yep, first. Kevin will be here in a minute. He's on his way back from Fremont. But he just wanted me to get everything set up, so I'm just setting it up on the internet real quick on the YouTubes. So just give me a second. And then I will be with you. What's up, Merc? What's going on? Kevin will be here in a couple minutes. I'm just getting everything set up for when he gets back from Fremont. What do I need? Events, that's what I'm looking at. Events. Right, yeah, like I said, Kevin will be here in a second, so... Alright, save changes. It looks like that is all I need. Alright, perfect. There we go. We're good. What's up, Gun Nut? Alright, perfect. There we go. We're good. What's up, Gun Nut? Don't need stereo. What do we want to watch Kevin suck at most? Call of Duty? Yeah. We'll play as Call of Duty. It is 2:30. 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was about to skip the ad, but Kevin gets, his pennies per commercial. But yeah, so... Well, he said he was almost here. I thought by the time I got everything set up, he would have been pulling in. So obviously him and I have different definitions of real close. 7:30, so you got to be what? That's got to be like somewhere around England, somewhere, Scooter? Somewhere in the middle of Europe. Oh. How was your guys' weekends? Anybody do anything exciting? I almost beat God of War. I actually could have, but I'm like running around doing all the extra stupid stuff, like killing the Valkyries, trying to find all the collectibles, things like that. I should have beat it so I could have returned it today, or traded it back in so I get that. Still got that good, like $35 trade-in price. So... Tattoo, what's up? Kevin will be here in a few. No, we didn't get to trade in yet. Well, I don't know. He did pick up shipment, but usually we don't get it that early. Will H1Z1 be a good game? I hope so. I mean, it's got a huge following already for PC, so when I don't know how it'll translate. Well, see, that's why I want to beat God of War, because I want to use that as a trade-in towards Detroit, so... So then I only have to buy Detroit for like 20, 25 bucks.
I need to try out more games, but I seem to get stuck on like 2 or 3 of them.
I mean, but you can't go wrong with zombie survival. We're getting what's the zombie survival? Oh, State of Decay 2. Look to my left. Why am I going to look to my left? Are we doing mug shots? Like, look ahead, look to the left. Yeah, we're getting the regular versions of State of Decay today, so I'll probably end up playing that. I mean, they're different games. Action-adventure RPG versus, like, your Battle Royale kind of game. Yeah, see, David, I'm thinking about that, too. Like, because I could just, like you said, $10 for the month or whatever it is, and then just try it out, so that way I'm not... You know, even if I do it for a few months, for $30, well, that's what the game costs, so... I might just do Game Pass as well. Yes, Emu, what's going on? Oh, and yeah, I can't wait, Merc, for... There's a lot of game releases that they're going to have to announce. Emu, I said what? Oh, do you actually physically want me to guess? When I looked left, I have slight forward tilt. What is that called? Thoracic kyphosis. Is that what I'm guessing? Hello, how are you? PUBG and was disappointed, so I'm hoping H1Z1 doesn't. Yeah, like especially for consoles. PUBG was awful on consoles. Actually, the phone version works better than it does for the consoles. They need to stop remastering PS3 games. We've had that conversation before. I mean, it's cool that they're doing that. Like, especially a lot of the ones they pick are games that I like, so it's fine. But, you know, it's like you're allowed to make new video games, too. So, I mean, I get what you're saying, troll. But... Like, right now, my Xbox One is just a glorified Netflix machine. Honestly. What's up, guys?
Not much.
So, yeah, there's that. But we're expecting that Nintendo will announce Pokemon at E3 for the Switch. We're also... Lots of release dates. Oh, just scanning.
Well, we would be doing something else, but... Have to wait for that payday again.
Oh, sure. You guys every other week where you're at?
Yeah. I believe we get paid this week. Yep. So, after tomorrow, you'll probably see us in here buying stuff.
Is it possible to make a Royal Guard smile? Not if they're doing their job properly. I mean, it's got to be possible. I'm sure at some point some tourist did something just completely stupid that made one of them crack a smile. I'm sure it's possible, but... Resident Evil 7 as a cloud game? That's weird, yeah. Borderlands 3D3? Yeah. I don't think THQ Nordic is actually even going to be there, but I would like to have seen a Darksiders 3 announcement.
Me too.
But like I said, I don't think they actually have they're going this year, so I don't know.
Who's going? Or...
As far as I know, I thought THQ Nordic said that they weren't going to be at E3 this year.
E3 is becoming irrelevant.
We're just talking about different things that we think are going to be announced there.
Pokemon for sure, officially.
Yeah, that's what I said, yeah.
Yeah, they announced, well, it's been, they registered websites, so that's almost like a confirmation. Got that in. There you go, David. You getting that?
He's got Game Pass.
Look at what it says at the top. Xbox One console exclusive. These are rare items. There's not many of these.
Surprised they didn't make it bigger on the cover.
Yeah.
Wasn't this for somebody?
Haven't.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, but I don't think they.
I don't think we took their number, but
Let's go LeBron.
Who was
That's
it?
right.
who was it?
Oh man, they got to play like that again. The only difference was they actually made shots.
Right. Well, I mean, it was more than just Kevin Love and LeBron actually did something.
What's
is,
up,
is what it boils down
RT
to.
Cool Whip? Did you monetize and all that?
Yeah. Yep.
Close the door.
Yeah, Daniel. It happens. Rare. It's
You have ever said? I know. But I watched a YouTube video. I watched this one guy, and he was doing a whole thing on the state of exclusives, and he went back all the way to when the Xbox and PS4 came out. In the first year,
Tyler wanted it. That got a war. That was for Tyler. 'Cause remember he
oh
beat the
yeah,
PS3,
yeah. The first year, both systems were kind of down. The second year, they were pretty even. Then the third year is where Sony really started killing Microsoft on exclusives, and then even the Switch last year had more exclusives than Microsoft, and it was a new system.
And if they do sell Pokemon later this year, they will overtake Xbox One.
I don't know. I still don't think it'll happen this year. It'll be next year. They'll overtake them. H1Z1. Yeah, actually, the beta comes out today. Right? I got to download the beta. I didn't get in the early part of the
Be worse
beta.
than PUBG.
Actually, the one guy that I'm on the podcast with, John, he had early beta codes. So I was watching him stream it a little bit, and it looks really cool. They really streamlined it. It looks a lot more like PUBG now. I think Sony will be the first next-gen system when the PS5. Yeah, well, yeah, I do think the PS5 will be first. 9 more hours until H1Z1 comes out. Yeah, so tonight. This is coming out too. Space Hawk Deathwing.
For those 40K fans.
And then that's kind of a bummer. Because you only get Mega Man Legacy Collection 1, Part 2, you got to download. But you get a free cleaning cloth inside, a Mega Man cleaning cloth. And a Runner 3, whatever the heck this is.
Yeah, Robert. Next time
You are left. It'd be 26 in store credit, it'd be 18 in cash.
I'll look around a second here.
Perfect. Yep.
Thank you.
No Detroit yet. No.
last week they're having issues with
Let me, you know what? I gotta look into when we expect to get it. It didn't come in, so.
What's the release date for that?
Is it Friday or is
That's
it?
why I'm up here. Detroit becoming human.
Runner 3 looks pretty fun. You know what's weird is they're actually releasing the same collection on PS4 and Xbox One, but they're already out on PS4 and Xbox One. They're just individual Mega Man Legacy Collection 1, but they're coming out with, what's it say for Detroit?
It's loading right now.
Isn't it Friday?
Yep, Friday.
Yeah, Friday for Detroit Becoming
Give you
Human.
the 18 in cash? Okay. Yep, not a problem.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna check this out, so I might stream that a little bit. It's David, it's hidden It's hidden. It's right here. It's hidden by the sticker that says free cleaning cloth. It's under there.
15, 16, 17, and 18.
All right.
There we go. Thank you, man.
Thanks.
Yep. Have a good day.
It's under there, David. What, Mega Man is digital only in Europe? I mean, honestly, if you're going to do this crap, you might as well make it digital only.
Where half the game's on cartridge and half of it's
Yeah, because you
download.
only get the first Mega Man. So you get Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But 7, 8, 9, and 10 you have to download.
This is sealed, so I didn't know if you wanted to sell that as.
Yeah.
And then this one, it's complete in box. The disc itself goes by for $25. So
we can
okay.
put it in the store for
All
you.
right.
You got your State of Decay too. Sweet. Sweet. I got mine. I love the screams when they burst into flames.
I will. I got to beat God of War before I.
Where'd you get State of Decay at, Boa Constrictor? Because technically it's out tomorrow.
Well, unless you got the deluxe on Friday.
Oh, yeah. Did you get the deluxe on Friday? Just zombies. And a post-apocalyptic zombie world, humanity stands on the brink of existence.
Kind of like a RPG.
It's up to you to gather survivors and build a community. Yeah. Play as a community of survivors in open world adventure. 4-player co-op. Your choices define survival. The survival story.
Both of these are 4 gigs with hard drives. I took them in as 4 gigs then with hard drives, but at this point, do we want to start leaving the hard drives in and selling them as like a 250 gig or a 20 gig at this point? Or
I don't know. They always sell better as 4 gigs.
okay, all right, that's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
How much did you get for the hard drive? I mean, we could just...
Just a couple bucks, but that's what I'm just saying.
All right. Yeah, let's just sell them for... Some has 4 gig, but like put the SKU as a 4 gig, but
Right.
we'll change the price. Yeah. Just platinum God of War after killing Sigrid.
That's what I'm going for right now.
I
Daniel.
mean, I beat it, but I pretty much just straight lined the story. Derek was making fun of me because I basically beat it with the base amount of health
Yeah,
that
he
you
didn't
get.
collect one apple or one rage horn.
Yeah, no, I had the same health I started with.
I have to find 10 of the Odin Ravens, and I have to do the waves on Muspelheim, and I have to get all those mist things from Niflheim, and outside of that, then I have to beat the Valkyries and then finish the game, and I should platinum it.
Prince, that's Call of Duty, World War II. I was streaming it the last couple nights.
What's up, Mac?
And what's up, Mac? Canadian Mac. Yeah, it's Call of Duty, World War II.
Yeah, 30-hour game in 5 minutes or 5 hours. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I played a lot longer than that.
yeah,
I probably played like, I don't know, like 15, 16 hours.
yeah. You've been playing. Yeah, I mean, I powered through it the last couple. I put in probably 8 hours the last 2 days, just doing all that extra stuff, trying to find all the chests and the ravens and stuff.
I didn't, since I beat God of War and I'm kind of taking a break from God of War, I wanted to stream some other stuff. So when this came out, I was big into Battlefield. I see Battlefield 5 trailer in a couple days. I like
Ooh,
Battlefield
that'd be awesome.
better.
Battlefield, I
but
love Battlefield better.
I'm kind of Battlefielded out, so I just now went back to Call of Duty. I never really played it online, so I've been playing this.
Probably like 7 years. T-Virus.
D-Virus is not going to go on sale this year.
Nintendo-
You might see some kind of Black Friday deal, but they've sold. It's the fastest selling system ever.
Nintendo's not known for doing sales to begin with.
They're
If
not
anything,
gonna
they'll do
lower
bundles
the
where
price.
you'll get a game with it for the same price.
Yeah, I could see that. I was done with Battlefield. I've played Battlefield so many times, I kind of got bored. So I don't know. I just didn't really have anything to play, so I was like, let's play some Call of Duty.
All right, I'm doing that way.
Xbox was just on sale last week, Daniel, and it's going on sale again during E3. It'll be $50 off during E3. But they need to do it permanently, but they won't because I told Derek this many times, but
Oh, yep, free advertising.
they get free advertising. The reason they keep yo-yoing the price is because they basically get all the retailers. In order for you to get it at that price as a retailer, you have to advertise it, which means they get free advertising, which is kind of shady. It's kind of weird because last time Walmart didn't put theirs on sale. So I think Walmart's sick of giving them free advertising, which is what more companies need to do because it's shady. Just drop your price. Xbox Ones, the 500 gigs are $250 and the 1 terabytes are $299. What's up, Kev Bags? But last week they were $50 less.
Well, I think it was like $220 and $250. I don't think the
Right.
500 gig.
Oh yeah. Okay, the 500 gigs were $229, so they were $20 off. But the terabyte ones were $250, so they were $50 off on the terabyte models. You want Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, but not for $3 million.
Generations can't be that much on the 3DS, right? I mean, I'm not that $3 million.
They're going to make Monster Hunter for Switch. Well, they already did. It's in Japan, but they're bringing it to America. So.
What's up, Kev?
Let's check out one of these controllers. Will the price of the PS4 controllers ever got? Probably not. And I'll tell you why. Because Xbox 360 and PS3 controllers never went down, and those systems were out for 10 years.
Yeah,
So,
controllers are the one things that never price drop, really.
They go on sale occasionally.
There was a point at one point you could buy a Wii system, the whole system used, cheaper than you could buy one brand new controller. Because we had so many at the time, but just controllers in general just don't go down, really.
Can't decide if I like it. I definitely like the Pro better.
Oh, is this one of the wired ones?
Yeah, it's the wire's a breakaway wire.
Not too bad.
PS5, there's a small chance of 2019, but most likely 2020.
That's not bad. The bumpers are, it's a little tight. If it was just flared out, just a touch, I think it would be perfect.
Yeah.
Because it's not bad though. Actually, that's pretty good. For what?
I was checking out
$24.99.
that controller for the Switch. I almost said Wii U. Yeah, it's a used one, so it's $19.99.
Yep.
It's a crackhead special, though, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Angela's like, we need to cut that guy off. I'm like, no, you don't. We could use some more.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword there.
I know. What's up, Eric? How are you? Yeah, it's a used one. Well,
Quote unquote used.
It's a used one because somebody traded it into us. But apparently the guy's been trading a lot of stuff in, so he's probably like ripping them off at Walmart or something. But yeah, these are like the new ones.
3 Minecraft games and as extra. Well, Microsoft owns Minecraft, so that makes sense. Gears of War 4 Battle Underground extra controller for a certain amount.
Yeah, RT Cool Titanfall's awesome. Oh my God, you got 300 on.
I think that went though. Yeah, that's probably a safe bet. Well, what's the split?
I don't know, man. You better hope they're shooting good.
They gave them what? Cleveland was given 7 last game. What's the split for?
I don't bet. I'm not a gambler.
I'm not either, but now that you're allowed to do it in every state, now.
Yeah, that Splatoon controller is pretty cool. No, what was I gonna say? Titanfall's awesome. Do you know what happened with Titanfall 2? That kind of it was so dumb.
It was the dumbest thing ever.
Cleveland's getting 7 points. Or okay, yeah, Titanfall 2, which is put out by EA, and they also put out Battlefield. Well, this is where I hid my score. I did so bad in that game of Call of Duty. I hid my score. I put Donkey Kong up on the screen to hide my score.
CC Games fan.
Oh, the CC Games fan is back. I was trying to guess who it was, but I can't. No, so Titanfall and Battlefield 1 came out the same week. It was the dumbest thing ever.
For EA?
Yeah.
Well, also, no, I think it was a week apart, because I think another part with Titanfall is it came out in between Battlefield 1 and then Call of Duty. I think, is like, so it just got lost between two giants.
Yeah. This was like the dumbest time to release it. But Titanfall 2 was probably the better game. All right. Yeah, you know what? They had a bad... I got to load it up so I can see the picture, but he had a bad picture before, he or she, whoever it is.
Well, for you systems, T-Virus, it's a 30-day.
I'm going to look here in a second. I'm loading up the app.
What was the best of those three games? I mean, I prefer Battlefield, but Titanfall was pretty fun. Call of Duty was the worst, in my opinion.
Hold on, I can look.
The best of those three? Yeah, I said Titanfall was pretty good. I said I'm just a Battlefield fan, though, so mostly because, well, I guess I'll say this. All my friends play Battlefield, so that's why I play that. But as far as the campaign, the actual game itself, Titanfall was the best.
Actually,
I'm helping out at
the CC Games, it's a better picture than it was the last time. It's still a bad picture.
What's that? Oh, they took a Snapchat of you, or a screenshot.
Yeah. They did that the other time, and I was like, man, could you at least get a better picture? They found a slightly better picture. Not much.
Invegatrinza is not for everyone. Elderly patients with dementia taking Invegatrinza have an increased risk.
Cool. Do they announce a Titanfall 3?
I don't know. They probably will. I think it's rumored.
Or if you have uncontrollable muscle.
Well, we don't actually do refurbished. We don't do repairs. Refurbished is like if there's something wrong with it, then they send it back to the factory and it gets repaired and the factory sends it back.
Did you ever turn on the music or no?
I turned off the music, yeah.
Okay.
Used is what we do, so we just play test and make sure everything's working.
Did you ever flip it too?
Yeah, I flipped it.
Judgment or motor skills, trouble swallowing, or increased levels of a hormone called prolactin.
I'm working with my doctor in treatment team. And with their
What, did something go wrong with it? Oh, are you doing the... What was that? Your yeah, confetti.
Yeah. Just confetti, just throwing it on. I'm just being silly.
So yeah, I mean, guess technically refurbished is kind of like new, but yeah, we only do used here, not refurbished.
You know what? I'm not sure about this either, so I was thinking about buying it. This is only $30,
It's
but
only 30, but yeah,
I still have my free.
month of.
Well, no, I think it's 7 days of.
Okay, yeah.
Of
your trial period for.
Yeah. So I'll probably try it out before I buy it. Titanfall 3, yeah.
Well, they'll probably, if anything, they'll announce it at E3.
What's up, Tattoo? As long as it doesn't come out at the same time as like two other major, franchises, I think it'll do well. It's actually a great game. Titanfall 2 was really good. Titanfall 1 was just okay. Titanfall 2 was excellent.
Well, it had a campaign, so that people always enjoy campaigns.
Yeah, and the campaign was good. Download Laser League. Oh, okay. I will. I don't even know what Laser League is. I'll have to look it up. I honestly don't even know what it is. What kind of game is it, David? You know what? We'll look it up. I'm going to look up Laser League. Keep pimping those products, Nightbot.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, I got another fan. CC Games fan number 2. What's up? Well, why are you the number one? You're the huge fan.
A huge fan, though.
You're admitting that CC Games fan is better fan.
No, unless CC Games number 2 is just a huge fan of CC Games fan number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is what digital only? State of Decay, or what do you say? The other game that David was talking about.
We're laser. What was that?
Laser League. Laser League.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it.
All right. Let's just.
Honestly, are you guys gonna get H1Z1? What the hell is this?
Obviously, you can't touch their colors, but they can.
I don't get it.
You're trying to turn everything to your color, but
Okay, I kind of get it. And you die if you hit. You die if you hit the other team's colors. Is it on only Xbox, or is it on PS4 as well? Not that it matters.
oh, you can actually hit the other players too and knock them prone, which
just-
then
You just scrolled up to the comments and you saw a number 1 fan. So you're the number 2 fan. You admit the other fan's better than you. It's on everything, but it's free on Game Pass. Gotcha. I will try it on Game Pass then.
yeah. T-Virus, like I said, mostly chances are your deal is going to be where it'll still be $300, but it'll come with the game or something like that.
Yeah, I could see some Black Friday deals, but that's about it. I mean, I don't know.
Nintendo's really never.
They
done markdowns.
they might drop the price. There is a small chance because a lot of people don't know this, but Nintendo actually makes money on every Switch sold. They make a lot of money on every Switch sold.
Unlike every other game.
Yeah, every other game company pretty much sells, like the PS4 sold at cost and Xbox One sold at cost, and the Switch they make a nice profit on.
I could see if maybe they end up making that Switch Pro that they're kind of talking about. That might be because they would probably sell that at $300 and then mark the regular Switch down to $250.
We'll
maybe.
see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, I've heard a rumor they might come out with basically a Switch that just hooks to your TV, and it's not you just play the games on your TV. It doesn't have
So it doesn't have the
screen.
portability.
It'll be cheaper because it'll just be a console
right.
where you.
That's not bad. That's not a bad thing for them to do.
Yeah, we have Sega Saturn.
If you don't I rarely actually play mine as a portable.
Do I have a Saturn up here, or did it?
No, I think we're out of Saturns right now.
I thought we had one. Oh, I stand corrected. We are out of Saturns.
Battlefield 5 is going to have a World War II setting. That seems to be the most popular. Black Ops 4 with its futuristic warfare still. I guarantee it's going to get it's not going to sell well.
I'm glad because I'm not really excited about Black Ops. I'll be honest.
I'm not either. Well, I think most people are tired of. That's why I think World War II did so well because it got away from the futuristic warfare.
Yeah, when we have them, we don't get a lot of them. I'll tell you, Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast, and what else? There's a few systems you just don't get many. We've never had a Neo Geo traded in, but Sega Saturn and Sega Dreamcast, nobody gets rid of those games. Everybody holds on to them. We hardly ever get the systems traded in.
What's that, Outlaw? Like the Switch? I think it's like almost close to $100.
It's about $100. Yeah,
that Nintendo makes.
Nintendo makes about $100 per Switch. You know what I make on that? $0.
Yeah, that's true. They are putting the Battle Royale. But they're also taking out the campaign, which I know Call of Duty is all about the multiplayer, but there are people that like the campaigns too.
David, I wasn't saying Black Ops 4 wouldn't be a good seller. I just said I wasn't excited about it.
I think overall people are still tired of the power slides and the wall runs and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it had like a grappling hook in this
Yeah.
one. Was it just me or did it look a little Overwatchy? Like they added like elements, or like the guy with the giant shield. So we'll see. It didn't look like I I don't, for whatever reason, I don't like the Call of Duties that are future duties, where they have futuristic stuff. I like stuff that are kind of based in reality. If they're modern, I want them to be like modern day today. I don't want shit that doesn't exist. Like, I really hated the one that had like the heartbeat monitor and all that stupid
David,
shit.
well, I mean, like when I watched the preview, I guess it's like the grappling hook type stuff.
Yeah, they had a grappling hook. Like he
Batman.
grappled up. It was like Batman grappling hook. He went and like shot across the screen. Reminded me of Titanfall, kind of.
Right.
So
H1, Fortnite's the most popular out of all of them. Hopefully H1Z1 does well, because that's...
And David, you had the big guy that carried the shield, and he put down the giant shield.
But then I also said I prefer Battlefields over Call of Duty, so I'm biased. I'll admit that.
Yeah, I prefer Battlefield as well. So, but that being said, I've been playing World War II like this past week religiously. So,
I don't even play that many shooters to begin with, though. I'm more of the action adventure, God of War, Uncharted kind of.
Yeah, and here's my other thing, David. Like, if you watch any of my Call of Duty streams, I am a super lone wolf type of player. I am not a teammate. I'm not a good teammate. I'm not a good team player. And Battlefield looks like even more of a team game.
I'm the word. Well, I like Overwatch. I was like, that's a team-oriented game, but I never play. I was always Mercy too, which is supposed to be the medic, but I would always go for the most kills on the team instead of healing people. I was the worst Mercy on Overwatch.
You know what? I like Fortnite. I'm not good at it because I'm not good at building the structures real fast. If you want to be good at Fortnite, you got to be able to build that shit really quick. Yeah. And I'm not good at that.
I'm gonna go grab something to eat.
All right. I'm not good at that stuff. So, No Man's Sky comes out soon on Xbox. Let me see when Darksiders 3 comes out.
No Man's Sky. Do people still? They've done a lot of improvement to that game.
They just added a co-op to it.
From my understanding. Oh, did they?
Yeah. And it comes out on Xbox here, real.
Where did I put my keys?
Guess you're walking.
Yes, I'm walking. I mean, I actually literally can. It's just right. Oh, there it is.
Can't wait for the Battlefield review. I like Battlefield, so I hope, as long as it's not littered with loot boxes and stupid shit, and it's not pay to win. It's EA though, so you never know. You see, I'd rather have it without the building. Right now, there's no date on Darksiders 3. They'll announce it at E3. Hey, look, I got a sub. I kind of liked No Man's Sky when it first came out. It did get kind of slow now.
You said it gets snappy.
There's still a ton of people playing Call of Duty. Darksiders 1 was my favorite one. Darksiders 2 was just okay. I beat it, but I preferred 1. Hopefully 3 will go back to the way 1 was. Resident Evil 2 remake would be sweet. Did you guys see about Resident Evil 7 coming to the Switch? Did you see about that, David, too? EA is growing. It's insane. Yeah. EA. I have mixed feelings about EA because I effing hate loot boxes, and I hate like all the ways they're kind of getting they're kind of trying to monetize everything with their games, which is really annoying. I hope it backfires on them on that aspect. But as a business, they actually treat small independent shops like myself. They're actually one of the more professional companies to deal with. So they give us price protection. They pretty much anything we order we get. We don't get shorted like we do from some of the other companies. So I actually like dealing with them business wise, but as just a customer, I think a lot of their practices suck. But yeah, so Resident Evil 7, for those of you guys that don't know, I know David knows, but it's coming out on the Switch, but it's really bizarre. It's only going to be a cloud game. So basically you have to stream it to your Switch. So you can only play it while you're online. It's basically the Switch isn't powerful enough to run it. So it's kind of weird because it's more of a rental, and right now they've only announced like the Japanese stuff for it, but it's the equivalent of about $17 to rent it, I think, for 180 days. It's kind of bizarre how they're doing it. You pay $17 and you get it for 180 days. I guess that's cool. It's kind of weird. We'll have to see how it works. You love anything space travel? Fox Furious? That's cool. A Way Out was an awesome rare EA game with no DLC. It was okay. A Way Out was okay. The Switch have an Ethernet adapter. You have to buy it separately. It's Wi-Fi unless you buy... That's the Ethernet adapter right there. It's $30. But I'm sure it would work. I mean, the Switch's Wi-Fi is pretty good, so if you have good internet at your house, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's kind of weird though that they're doing that way. We'll have to see how it works. I had VR for a long time. I had a Oculus, and then I sold that, and I got a PS4 VR, and I sold that to Derek. So Derek has my VR now. The PS3 streaming wasn't awful. It's not. It's decent. It depends on your connection. Like the PlayStation Now, it works pretty good. Do I like it though? No. I wish it was different. I do. You know what though, David? I do like how Microsoft's doing it for $10, but they just don't have the games. You get like a little over 100 games, whereas the Sony's PlayStation Now, they have almost 700 games on PlayStation Now. So, but I do like how Xbox is doing their exclusives, but that's really, we're talking about 3 games. So, yeah, you can hook Switch up to a big screen. I put it on my projector every now and then. I'm sure David probably hooks it up. He's got a projector. You play Switch on your projector, don't you, David? Heck yeah, Switch can be hooked up to any. It's HDMI. Switch looks good. I love playing Mario Kart on my projector. Tropical Freeze tonight. Sweet. So did you use the Funky Kong, or did you beat it without Funky Kong, David? Because Funky Kong's kind of like easy mode, right? I didn't get it for Switch because I had it on the Wii U. They don't overheat in dock mode. I've played mine for hours and hours and hours in the dock mode, and I've never had a problem. Switches are $299 new, and a used one's about $250. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll let you. That's okay, David. We'll allow it. The screen's not bad on the Switch, though. I mean, the screen's pretty big on a Switch. There's a Switch right there. Is PlayStation still doing new games for the Vita? Kind of, Mr. Outlaw. They did say they're going to stop manufacturing them here in the States, but they are still making them in Japan. So, yes and no. In the States, though, you'll probably see it die. I don't know of many places that still sell Vita games except for, like if I go around, except for like a GameStop and us. It is one of the best platformers, David. I tried to play Kirby last night. It's just too easy. I got bored. It was so easy I got bored. So I stopped playing it. But I had somebody trade one in, and I never bought Kirby, so I was like, I'll take it home and give it a try. The Switch has a nice screen. I like the Switch a lot, but I will tell you, I probably play more on my TV than I do in the handheld mode. You're gonna buy Crash again too. I don't think I'm gonna do that. It'll sell well though. A lot of people never played it, so. The Switch, yes. Like right now, the Switch is free for online multiplayer, but they are going to charge here in the future. But it's a minimal. It's $20 for a year, and they have there's like about 20 NES games that are included in that you get as part of the service, and they also have online on those NES games. Just go to Nintendo to look for the detail. It's kind of hard to explain, but it'll be $20 a year here in the future. You want Switch because of Hyrule Warriors. Hyrule Warriors, I actually really like that too, but I had that on my Wii U as well. So I didn't get it on my Switch because I'm not rebuying it. I already have it on the Wii U. But it is a cool game. I do like the Warriors games when I like the themed Warriors game. I really wasn't a big Dynasty Warriors fan, but I do like the Hyrule Warriors. There's something about with it being Zelda makes it better. Yeah, and I got mixed feelings about that, David. Like the problem is they sell really well to do those. The funny thing is they're not doing the best ones. Like they're not doing. Why do we not have Super Mario Maker yet? That makes no sense. Vita can't compete against the Switch is the problem now, Mr. Outlaw. And 3DS still sells really well. Why do we not have Mario Maker? What the hell, Nintendo? Mario Maker. That would be the easiest one to port, too. Yeah, they're charging. Yeah, they did $60 for DK. You know what they really did that was kind of shitty, David? Is they removed. Donkey Kong was only $20. It's only $20 on the Wii U, like for the disc, and it was $20 on the eShop. But a couple weeks before it came out for the Switch, they removed it from the eShop, so you couldn't buy it digitally. So they didn't look bad. So it didn't look like bad that they were selling the Wii U version for $20 and the Switch version for $60. It's kind of shady of Nintendo. I don't think they should have charged 60. I think they should have came out like at 40 on that game. But if you look at it from their perspective, they probably put a lot of money into that game and they didn't make it back on the Wii U because nobody really bought it. So they're trying to make money off of it. I'm sure they probably already sold more on the Switch. Mario Tennis demos this week? Sweet. I will check that out. Mario Tennis is always pretty fun. Yeah, they're selling they're not even really remastered. They're pretty much the same game, Fox Fury. They added a character though in Donkey Kong, so I guess that's what you're paying for. Actually, I really liked the Vita. I thought the Vita was better, but it didn't have PSP was probably better for games. It had better game selection. Yeah, Mario Golf would be a good one to have. But Mario Maker, why don't we have Mario Maker? I'm kind of excited. One of the rumors was there's a new Punch-Out coming out. I am ecstatic for that. I love Punch-Out. That's cool. We're getting a new Punch-Out. Hopefully it won't be as crappy as the Wii one was okay, but it wasn't that great. Hopefully it's better this time. Hopefully it doesn't have stupid motion controls. I'm sure it will, but hopefully it's not necessary. I don't want to play Punch-Out like this. You hope Sony copies Switch. I don't think they will, though, Fox, because they already have their app where you can stream your PS4 to it. You know, Dippin', I didn't think Fight Night was ever coming back till maybe last week. It might be because they just now made Fight Night Champions backwards compatible on Xbox One, and I never thought that would happen just because of all the licensing and how they pretty much had to pay all those boxers individual. And I'm pretty sure for every copy of that game they sell, they have to, the boxers in that game make residuals, they make money. So by it becoming backwards compatible, they had to renew some of those licensing. So maybe there will be a new Fight Night coming out. But Fight Night Champion is backwards compatible on Xbox One now, which is I never thought it would happen. But just became last week. No on remastering games. What I miss? Didn't Mario Maker require using the gamepad? Well, you use the gamepad, David, but use a touchscreen to make the levels. I guess it might be hard making the controller
No more than twice.
to make a level. I'm sure it'd be easy to remap the controls.
And I don't want to.
I don't think Sony's going to make a new handheld. I could be wrong.
I'm doing.
I think it would be a mistake if they did because the Switch is already doing so well.
I can spend my time doing what I like, even though every day I live with schizophrenia.
Talk to your doctor about Invega Trinza, haloperidone palmitate. It's the only schizophrenia treatment that helps control symptoms for 3 months with 1 dose. You'll start on a monthly version of this.
We'll see.
For at least 4 months. Invega Trinza is not for everyone. Elderly patients with dementia taking Invega.
So what's everybody playing?
Risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor if you have high fever, stiff muscles, and confusion to address a possible life-threatening condition. Or if you have uncontrollable muscle movements, as these can become permanent. High blood sugar has been reported with Invega Trinza and medicines like it. And in extreme cases can lead to coma or death.
Nobody's saying anything. Did I lose the stream?
Alcohol and weight gain.
You guys got quiet.
Blood cells, which can be serious. Other risks to discuss with your doctor include dizziness upon standing, seizures, impairment in judgment or motor skills, trouble swallowing, or
Everybody just, I guess the stream's still going. No, everybody just stopped talking all of a sudden. That was weird. I thought maybe the stream died.
I'm making progress towards my treatment goal.
Talk to your doctor to see if Invega Trinza is right.
You hope Sony makes a new handheld. I think it would be a mistake if they did. You just finished Far Cry? I finished that right before God of War came out. I wouldn't mind if it came out, but if Sony made a new handheld, but I don't see it doing well. The Vita didn't do all that great, and actually, what's funny is a lot of people don't remember this. Can't wait for Shaq Fu. What's wrong with you, Wes? The first Shaq Fu was not good. I'm just joking. A lot of people don't remember this, but the PSP and the 3DS came out around the same time, and I really remember it because it was like not long after we opened our first store around that time, and the PSP was actually selling way better than the 3DS. And 3DS was actually not selling well at all. I remember we even were like, people were trading in 3DSs. We had like a bunch, we were given like not much at all for 3DSs. And most people wanted PSPs. And then, as weird as it sounds, Nintendogs came out. And Nintendogs became a huge hit. And then everybody wanted 3DSs, and 3DS took off. It was so weird. You've been playing Monster Hunter World and GTA 5. That's awesome. If you didn't play Demon Souls on PS3, you shouldn't on PS4. All right. I'm not a big Demon Souls fan, but it is super popular. But yeah, 3DS, when that first year, it was kind of rocky. Nintendo's changed everything. Oh, Derek's back. Derek's back. Oh, so what should I stream tonight? I'll probably do some... You know what? Maybe I'll do some Titanfall 2. Maybe even some Battlefield 1. Some Call of Duty. I don't know. Leave the classics where they are. Did he bring me food? No, I already ate. Everybody point and laugh.
Got something other than Taco Bell.
Oh, where'd you go?
Burger King to do that.
Oh, you did the King meal?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad to get the 2
Yep.
cheeseburgers.
Well, I got the chicken and
And
the cheeseburger. Yeah.
Alright. Stop remastering. As long as they sell, they're going to keep remastering games. But why not remaster Super Mario Maker? Makes no sense. You know the other thing Nintendo should do, since they're really not doing the eShop, they should put look how popular like the SNES Classic and the NES Classic are. Why not put those 30 games on a cartridge? And have the SNES Classic Collection for the Switch. Or why not do the SNES Classic Collection for the Switch? Put those same 22 games on a cartridge. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, Nintendo, if you watch this, hire me. I will make you billions of money, billions and billions of dollars. I have ideas. So, I mean, since you're not going to do the eShop, you might as well come out with compilations. You know what's funny is, like, in a lot of companies, they don't do physical compilations anymore. They do digital ones. But we used to sell constantly. One of our biggest sellers, especially, like, I remember PS2 and the original Xbox, was the Namco Museum collection where it had, like, 20 old arcade games. Those would sell constantly at $20. And companies don't do that anymore. They try to sell them all individually. And if you think about it, it would cost Nintendo a whole lot less to do that NES Classic Collection on that one cartridge than to make and package the system with the controllers and all that. And you could sell it. You could sell it for $50. People would buy it. Mm-hmm. I gotta run.
Yep.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, I got to do all those changes.
Derek has to get to work, and I have to be an adult. I have to go home and get my kids off the bus. So, he got thousands of pirated games for PS1 back then, yeah. Virtual consoles on Switch. They're really not doing it. It's weird. I don't know. And Nintendo's strange, so we'll see. They do their own thing. But I do got to go. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be streaming tonight, probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock. 10, maybe 10:30. So I will see you guys later. Derek's waving in the distance. Later.